Assalamu alaikum to my fellow Muslim brothers and sisters out there. My name is Abdullah Sisi. Today I want to speak about the 5 necessities that Islam came to preserve. When we preserve these 5 necessities, we have good life and we are going to live in better society. Now, what are these 5 necessities? Number 1 is religious. The first one is religious. Believing in the oneness of Allah, believing in the Prophet, all the Prophet, believing in the last and the final messenger, that is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Also believe in the revelation, that is the Quran that was revealed to the last Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That is religious. Islam came to preserve religious. Also, Islam came to preserve what we call life. Killing an innocent soul, it is forbidden in Islam. So that is the second one that Islam came to preserve. Now the third one is intellect. Islam came to preserve what we call intellect. That is intoxication, taking harmful drugs that will affect your mind. So Islam, it is forbidden to take drugs like alcohol, cannabis, anything that will affect your mind, it is haram. So that's why Islam came to preserve what we call intellect. So the third one is what we call lineage. Islam came to preserve what we call lineage or family. That's why in Islam is highly encouraged what we call marriage. And Islam discouraged what we call fornication, because fornication is forbidden in Islam. The last one is wealth. Islam came to preserve what we call wealth, making the poorer poorest, making the richer richest. That's why interest is forbidden in Islam. That's why the Muslims are promoting what we call fair of trade among the Islam without no interest. So interest is forbidden in Islam. When we promote these 5 necessities, we are going to have good society and we are going to have better life. Even the next generation, when they come, they found that these 5 necessities are preserved, are well preserved. They are going to live in a good society and they are going to live in a better life. Every Muslim society must preserve these 5 necessities that are measured in already for you to live in a good life and a better life. If we do not preserve these 5 necessities, then we are going to live in a worse life. Then we are going to live in a worse society. Let us just check. Most of this country, most of this European country, or most of these African countries that encourage this fornication, that encourage drug, that encourage stealing, gambling. So let us just see, how are they living? So for you to live a better life, you have to preserve these 5 necessities that Islam came to preserve.